What's up people, welcome back to my channel. I've never given much thought about the timepieces in Ulysse Nardin until I went to an event on the Ulysse Nardin Diver Air. Let's take a closer look. Right off the bat, this watch makes a statement. It's part of Ulysse Nardin's Diver X collection, but the Air version ditches traditional navy tones for a sleeker, more contemporary vibe. You get a 44mm case made of titanium, nylon 6 and carbon fiber, which gives it an ultra-light feel while maintaining durability. Majority of the components are made of recycled and upcycled materials. The matte finish paired with sharp angles and integrated lugs makes it feel aggressive but refined. It's sporty but not too bulky for a dive watch of course, just 14.7mm thick. The watch is super light. It weighs 52 grams with the strap, which is lighter than a tennis ball, and 46 grams without the strap, which is almost like a golf ball. Water resistance? A solid 200 meters, so yes, it can handle actual diving, not just desk diving. In between both the sapphire crystal is where Ulysse Nardin flexes its design muscles. The X-shaped motif in the center gives it an unmistakable identity, bold, futuristic and unmistakably Ulysses. This version features a clean, almost sterile palette, which is perfect for anyone who likes this stealthy, technical aesthetic. You get large rhodium finished indices extended from the rehawk, superluminova coating on the hands and markers, and an unidirectional bezel with a clean ceramic insert, which is also lumed. Everything a pro diver needs. The sapphire crystal has a somewhat dome-shaped nestling inside the bezel. There's no date window here, and honestly, I don't miss it. This watch is all about symmetry and clarity. Powering this beast is Ulysse Nardin's in-house UN374 caliber. It is entirely rethought and redesigned. This self-winding mechanical movement is made out of titanium instead of brass with 90% upcycled titanium. The silicon components, a signature of Ulysse Nardin, offer anti-magnetic properties with greater durability. The oversized oscillator is in silicone with nickel flyweights. The escapement wheel, anchor and balance spring are also in silicone. The entire movement is stripped down to its minimum. Even the rotor here is skeletonized. The movement alone consists of 80% air and weight 9 grams only, which is freaking amazing. Despite it being skeletonized and looking flimsy, looks can be deceptive. It can withstand impacts of 5000 G and has 90 hours of power reserve. Now that's high tech. The thing about skeletonized watches is that the entire workings of the watch is exposed. Every breech, wheels, screws and barrels are all under scrutiny. A slight imperfection can easily distort the entire feel and look of the watch. I must say, Ulysse Nardin surprises me. Whilst majority of the surface here is satin, the polishing and decoration here are pretty impressive. This really changes my perspective of Ulysse Nardin, for a brand that I've never given much thought about. The Diver Air comes with two interchangeable fabric straps in white and orange. The straps are elastic with scratch closing. On the wrist, it's pretty supple and comfortable. Even though the case is large, it hugs the wrist really well, thanks to those curved lugs. On the wrist, it feels like a 42mm than a 44. This isn't your typical heritage diver. It's not vintage inspired and it doesn't try to be. This is for someone who wants cutting edge material, bold design and serious horological credibility. If you're the kind of person who appreciates brands that takes risks and you want a diver that stands out from the submariner crowd, this might be your perfect match. Now, let's break down the pros and cons. The pros: it is lightweight titanium built, it has a unique design with strong identity, it has an in-house movement with silicone tech, 90 hours of power reserve, and 200 meters of water resistance. Now the cons. It doesn't have a date, and that might be a deal breaker to some. The 44mm might be too large for smaller wrists. And the scratch closing, to be honest, I'm not too sure how secure it is. But to be fair, I've never taken it for a dive either. Would you? But if those cons works for your style and taste, they are not cons at all. The Ulysse Nardin Diver Air is also not limited edition, and it retails at the price you see here, depending on where you buy it and its availability. It's not cheap, but it's a high concept, high quality piece from a brand that's doing something genuinely exciting stuff. It's one of the few dive watches out there that feels future forward rather than nostalgic, and in today's market, that's refreshing. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of luxury watches. Got thoughts on the Diver Air? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Until the next time, stay sharp, stay on time. Take care now, bye bye now.